the 17th of December as I get my stopwatch up on my clock. And there we go. Alright, and this is my personal yoga practice. That looks just a hair low. Alright, first up is forward fold. 17th, so face to the left. There we go. Feel the body. Feel kinks in the back and neck. There we go. Good few kinks out of the neck. And looks like that's that. That's all I got. Next up is upward facing dog. And here we go. I have my fingers pointed towards my toes to have more sensation on the forearms. And at the moment, my low back is the limiting factor. The vertebrae and discs and whatnot needs to get into place before I can enhance the pose anymore. So just go internal, maybe count your breaths if you can't focus. Continue to breathe. Let the air slide in and out of the body. And then feel the sensation. Are there any limiting factors on the stretch? Or not? So now my low back has slid into place, nice and slow. And I can enhance the stretch a little more. So a very important factor, always listen to the body and see what it's telling you. And don't go any further than what the body says you can do. Because as you practice, what your body can do will go further. Your limits will change, but always know your limits. Minute 10 seconds left. And so yesterday I started eating starches again. I hadn't been eating any starches. I normally don't eat any sugar, starch, or carbs at all, ever. But for my particular diet, because I have Crohn's disease, I've my diet enough, I am for some reason able to eat sweet potatoes. The one semi-starchy food I can eat, but oddly enough, it seems like I have to keep my volume of sweet potato content less than half of my protein content. So I eat chicken, and so the volume of chicken on the plate has to be twice the volume of the sweet potato on the plate. Otherwise, my body doesn't like it. But I hadn't been eating any sweet potatoes because I hadn't been feeling well. And I found that when I eat starches while I'm sick, that's not good. It seems like the starches feed the stuff that's making me sick. So I cut that out of my diet to get healthy and wrecks my energy. Takes my energy down. Alright, so next up, camel pose. Alright, what I'm doing now, right, is I've started doing camel pose so that I can get a deep back bend and open up the upper body. Relax, feel the pose. I've actually got quite a bit of tension, stretch, springiness on my, I guess from my pecs, my shoulders, which I've done this pose a lot of times before. I don't normally feel that. I'm going to put my hands on my feet. we go. I can feel more of a stretch on the upper back. Definitely stretching the neck, the front of the neck. And using my hands to help support. Hands and glutes. A lot of sensation on the knees to support the pose. And sensation on the mid to upper back. So that's good, because in scorpion pose, I was getting plenty of sensation on the lower back, but not much sensation on the upper back. So yeah, this definitely feels different. And really kind of using the hands to protect the low back while I stretch the upper back and the neck. It sounds like the timer went off. Nope, still got 20 seconds, but I think that's all I want for that at the moment. We'll finish off the 12 seconds now with a little bit of a hero's pose, a little bit of a knee stretch. 5 seconds. And there we go. Because that camel pose was getting somewhat intense. Alright, so next up is the forward fold. Get your parts in the right spot. Feet together. Keep your balance. Try and let the upper body dangle from the pelvis. And I'll just go with the hands or the feet today. Even though I'm still kind of getting into the stretch. 2 minutes, 14 seconds. And yeah, I'm still just kind of doing subtle movements on the body, like with the arms. I don't know what this is called, or I'm pulling the shoulders down away from the ears a little bit. Feel a little bit of stretch under the shoulders when I do that. Straighten the knees, keep balance, relax the biceps and triceps. You might need to reposition your hands. Let the upper body dangle, relax, straighten the knees. Feel the body, rotate the pelvis a little more. Keep squeezing my glutes a little bit, right? It's a gentle tug, and it seems to change the positioning of the pants on my body to a more comfortable spot. Even though all I'm doing is just flexing the glutes. Straighten the legs. Feel the breath, feel the body. Feel the sensations, or what are the limiting sensations, right? Allow the pelvis to rotate a little more. So eventually, right, you get the pelvis rotated far enough, you'll start to feel some hamstring. If you don't already. There we go. Nice stretch. A lot of balancing efforts, right? It's not that much effort overall. A little bit of effort in the quads, but have to keep balance. That's what takes the effort. because most of the weight is in the heels, and using just the heels when they're touching for balance presents an interesting balance challenge. And that is that. All right. Very cool. Next up is half pigeon. So for half pigeon, I'll face the camera. It's not easy to see that back leg, but that back leg just goes out nice and straight. The front foot comes up a little bit past perpendicular, right? So that's perpendicular, or actually parallel with the shoulders, right? Square with the shoulders. Bring it up a little bit so that I can, in fact, bring the shoulders down. Get the parts of the body in a good spot. So now I roll over. Get the timer started. You gotta get the man parts into a decent spot so that you can tolerate the stretch. And there we go. And enhance the stretch by using the back foot, the back leg, making that straighter, making it longer, maybe rotating it out to the side a little bit. And there we go. Honestly, it doesn't feel like I've got nearly as much sensation as I have been getting from this stretch. I still feel some sensation, but it's not as much as it has been. So hey, body's growing, yay. So yeah, now the focus is going to be starting to bring the rest of the right side of the body towards the earth. Right, but yeah, there we go. So that adds some sensation. Yay. So this is a cool pose. You can really relax, right? That's the point of this pose, is find a spot where you can just let all of the skeletal muscles go and relax. So I've got a stretch, and it honestly feels like it's on more the outside of the thigh. Not so much the hip anymore, but more the outside of the thigh. So that's pretty cool. And when you're doing the same stretch and you start to feel different muscles, right, that means the original limiting factor is not so limiting anymore, and you're working on a new limiting factor. So that's pretty cool. And relax the body. Feel a stretch on the outside of the left thigh for another 30 seconds. And relax. Enjoy the pose. Yeah, really starting to feel a lot of sensation on that left thigh. Because apparently that isn't used to this yet. So the hip has gotten used to it. It's grown into this. And that is it for that side. That is like super intense. That is cool. I like that. But it's taken me a few weeks. Yeah, and so I started out facing the camera, right? And I rotated. I was all the way over here, so that's what, 45 degrees? Right, I guess maybe the same thing will happen on the other side, right? So I'll start facing away from the camera. Get the timer started. Get man parts in the right spot. And find a stretch. There we go. Oh. And there we go. On this side, the stretch I feel is more, a little closer to the hip, not as much the outer thigh. So yeah, amazingly, this is the right side, which is usually more open for me. It's like the right side isn't quite as open as the left side for this particular stretch. Which is cool. Different parts of the body operate in different fashion, right? Although now it feels like I can enhance a little bit. And relax. Maybe get that timer where I can see it. There we go. Minute 40 seconds. There we go. Starting to feel some nice sensation on the outside of the right thigh, close to the hip. So on this side, the hip is working a little bit more than on the other side. Fascinating. Relax the shoulders. Get everything resituated. Feel the body. One of the more important parts of practicing yoga is just feel the body, see what it has to say, and accepting what it has to say. There we go. So the thigh, sensation of the thigh has lessened a little bit. So I can enhance a little bit with 6 seconds left. And that is that. All right, so my hip stretches. Now we do hamstring stretch. Yay! Janu Shirsasana with a twist. All right. So today, what is today? 17th. Look at that. Today's 17th. Why do I feel like yesterday I started with the left foot? I don't know. But in any case, 17th, so start with the left side. And yeah, that left side of the back, left side of the pelvis is kind of the limiting factor. Slowly bring this down. Main parts, also a limiting factor. Feel the stretch. The hamstring, but I think I can get that left shoulder down. Alright, just by opening the hip and the pelvis a little more. Oh, forehead's on the earth, forehead touch the earth. Can I get the shoulder down? There we go. Nice stretch. Hey, yeah, I couldn't see basically nothing on the video, right? Alright. And then straighten the left leg. Did I start the timer? Yes, I did. 1 minute and 22 seconds left. Resituate for man parts a little bit. Yeah, start to feel a stretch on the right shoulder. I gotta say the hamstring has got more of a stretch than the right shoulder today. Yeah, stretch on the right shoulder. The sensation on the left hamstring is a lot more than the sensation on the right shoulder. That's all good. And relax. Enjoy the pose. Breathe into the pose. Equal parts inhale and exhale. Really enjoy the pose, whatever expression of the pose that you found. And that's 3 minutes of that. Alright, good stuff. So, we do the other side. Dismiss that. Start that. 3 minutes, the other side. So, slightly different camera angle. Let's see if we get a better shot of it. Yeah, let's see if we can get that leg. There we go. Square with the bottom of the frame. You can actually see a little bit more about what's going on. So yeah, the right hand goes towards the left knee. And on this side, it's like the nerves or whatever inside of or down at the pelvis, right where the vertebrae and the spine meet the pelvis, are in a better spot. I'm just able to go much more easily onto the right side than I am onto the left. Of course, this is the second side, but still. But interestingly, the left side body, right, the left rib cage, has more of a stretch on this side. Moving to the right, I guess because the left side of the body is tighter, right? So yeah, the right leg's more open, the left shoulder's a little tighter. And relax. But, I mean, I've got the shoulder down, I've got the forehead down. The only thing I can try and do a little more is to start to move the left hand a little bit closer to the heel. Right? And then also try and turn the shoulders open a little more. But I'm already feeling quite a bit of sensation, especially on the left side of the body. So go with that. And relax. Feel the stretch. Yeah, there's really not much you can see, huh? Just kind of laying down, and I got my right foot inside my left hand. My left hand on my right hand on my left knee. With a nice stretch on the left side body. And relax for another 30 seconds or so, something like that. Looks like. Feel a nice stretch. Feeling a little bit of a stretch on the hamstring, the right hamstring. Not as much as I felt on the left side. And relax the right ankle. There we go. Keep hold of the left hand. Can move it towards the heel just a hair. Because that left side stretch is really tight. Really taut. Go. And that is that. Next up is wide splits. Alright, there we go. So get those legs up, get those legs open. So feel that stretch on both of the inner thighs. And feel that starter stretch, right? And take this down. So you get the abdomen, the pelvis, the chest all on the floor. Get your man bits out of the way so that your pelvis can rest on the floor. Through the neck. And press the shoulders into the earth. And feel the stretch. And you slowly wiggle various parts of your body, various muscles like the legs, the quads, the hamstrings, the thighs. So a little bit, you do side to side, right? One side and then the other side. Just feel what it's like to move those muscles, to tense up those muscles, to use those muscles in such an enhanced expression of the pose. That way you can find maybe a little bit more mobility, right? And then a little bit more space that you didn't know was there. And then like settle down, right? Settle the body into an even lower energy state. And just relax and release. Feel the pose. Nice, wonderful stretch for another 22 seconds. Let the breath slide in and out of the body. Equal parts for both inhale and exhale. And that's 3 minutes. And that is so relaxing. Right? Because the only muscles I'm using on that is just on the neck to keep the head upright. And then everything else just kind of flops out. Alright. 3 minutes. Last pose of the practice. Handstand. Go start with yogi squat again today. So that means I need to move the camera up. Alright. There we go. Cool stuff. Be sure to remember and smile. Alright. So from yogi squat. There we go. Get your hands about shoulder width apart. You've got your middle fingers, right? That's the line of the hand, right? Middle fingers make about, looks like a 90-degree angle, so about 45 degrees apart each. And then, yeah, yesterday I just kind of put the shins on the triceps. It's so easy, right? Your crow pose, good starter pose, and then from there, lift the hips up. Go, and then from there, lift the legs up, and then hold the pose. There you go. Good stuff, right? Come on, hold it, maybe. Keep it. Oh, yeah, it's just that easy, right? You straighten up and you fall down, but you practice enough times, you don't have to fall down, right? Right. Hey, well, cool stuff. If you're watching this video, you are awesome. Looks like nobody joined today. But, hey, take care. Have fun the rest of the day.